Plants vs Zombies, or PvZ, Garden Warfare, is a new shooter from the PvZ Tower Defense series. In Garden Warfare, you take the controls of either the delightfully designed plants or the comically portrayed zombies. Each faction has different classes. The plants have the pea shooter, standard infantry, the sunflower is the medic, chomper is close range, and the cactus is the sniper. The zombies have the foot soldier, standard infantry, their medic is the scientist, the all-star is their fire support, and the engineer, well, that's kind of hard to describe. Each class has special abilities that initially require unlocking, but then are available in any of the game modes. There's also a boss mode, which is supposed to be smart glass compatible, but there's a whole load of issues with Android devices, where you get a bird's eye view of the action, you're able to call in airstrikes, drop health packets, and even revive teammates. Characters can be upgraded and customised by purchasing stickers with in-game currency, and this is readily earned throughout matches. The stickers will have a set amount of cards that will have random collections of stickers in each pack. I found this to be annoying, especially when I desperately wanted another character skin and didn't get the one I needed after buying 5 packs of stickers. PvZ has no single player to speak of. The modes that are available boil down to a team deathmatch where the first to 50 kills wins, a King of the Hill style domination mode where plants have to defend certain points from zombie attack. When an area is overrun, a new location is set and the dance begins all over again. Zombies will have a time limit to take each point, and if they're successful enough, they can win the game by taking control of Crazy Dave's house. The third mode, and the one that I found most fun, was the Garden Ops mode. You and up to 3 players have to defend your garden against waves of zombies. Tower defense elements return in this mode, and you're able to use pots to plant various plant turrets to help you get rid of those plant-hating undead. During these matches you'll have to survive boss waves, and this is where it gets interesting. The enemies that you have to clobber to death, again, will be selected from a randomly generated slot machine. When playing this, I found sometimes the mechanic would mean that the boss waves weren't really any different from the normal waves, but in others it was nigh impossible to survive. There are 10 waves to survive, which will end with you having to make your way to an extraction zone and survive there until Crazy Dave comes to get you in his flying Winnebago. I was surprised to find the mechanics of the game were really solid. I expected it to be a simple money maker from the PvZ guys, but they've really gone to a lot of effort to make sure the game doesn't feel like a lousy shooter with the PvZ name tacked on it. Speaking of tacked on, the local co-op features are extremely limited. You're only able to play an endless wave variant of Garden Ops. Now that wouldn't be too bad if you and your couch co-op buddy could play online with another 2 people, but you can't. Yep, that's right, if you play this split screen, it's just you and player 2. I have to admit that with the care that went into the rest of the game, I actually got angry at how tacked on this felt. It's a shame that PvZ falls at the very last hurdle. Plants vs Zombies does look great. They captured the spirit of the tower defense game and managed to put an entirely new spin on it. During my playthrough, I experienced no bugs to speak of. The game, while cartoony, does look fantastic. Characters are animated well, and being able to actually shoot a zombie's head off with nothing but a pea is something that I think everyone can enjoy. Personally, I was put off Plants vs Zombies by the half-arsed attempt to incorporate the split screen. Now I recognise this is just my own personal view, and it probably won't bother the majority of people that want to play it online. Plants vs Zombies is silly and it's nonsensical. There's no single player story mode. There's no gruff marine to swear while he blows up the enemy or chainsaws legions of subterranean sewer folk, like other third-person shooters. But it is fun. And wasn't that why we started playing video games? Plants vs Zombies is definitely worth a buy, and with a few tweaks, a little more on the game modes and a few more maps, this could be a really great game to play.